Hello everybody and welcome to the barbecue shop here at Hayes Garden World in the beautiful sunny Lake District. Today we're joined by top barbecue chef Mr. Richard Holden.
Hello. Morning.
And we're going to cook a full English breakfast to start with. Richard, a full English breakfast, show us how.
Well, what we need to start with is just season up some of these mushrooms and the tomatoes. So if you want to sprinkle some pepper on there, I'll drizzle with a little bit of oil and also pop some salt in there as well. So really simple, just to give them some seasoning. If you want to do the same to the tomatoes as well. And the rest, I've just chopped the sausages into individual links, and then we're going to get these onto the barbecue in a moment. Now we've got the barbecue preheated.
Yep.
We've got a griddle plate on there just because certain things, like the eggs,
Yep.
might benefit from a nice solid plate in the barbecue.
Always find it hard to cook eggs on the grill.
Yeah, if you're it's quite a skill really to do it on the grill. So we've got the barbecue set up. We've got 4-burner gas barbecue here. So the griddle plate's over on the left half. We've got this on a relatively lowish heat just because we're going to be cooking the bacon and the eggs on there and we don't want it too hot. We've got the right hand side completely lit and this section here is off. So we have a direct and an indirect area over here. If you want to bring those mushrooms, and also we've got the beans in the pan as well, which we can put onto the side burner, which we've already got lit. So if you want to pop those mushrooms,
direct or indirect?
Before I put the sausages on, we've got the non-stick spray. I'm just going to give that area a little bit of a spritz, just because that's where we're going to put the sausages to start with, to get some colour on the outside of them. So they can go straight onto the griddle actually. They've got a little bit of oil in there, and we've already pre-seasoned the griddle with a little bit of oil as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
So they're not going to take any harm. And there we go, last one. So sausages, you've got a nice gentle sizzle. It's all about being in control really, isn't it, when you're cooking?
Yeah.
You don't want to just fire on the burners, get it too hot, and then you can't really cook anything because you're just constantly in fear of it burning. So we'll pop the tomatoes on here as well. These will take a nice bit of heat so that they, the mushrooms and the tomatoes can really take a bit of extra heat. So put them onto the griddle, get that nice and preheated, put them on, and they'll just soften and they'll cook. The sausages, what we'll do is we'll put them on the direct heat, get them nicely coloured on all sides, check them with the temperature probe, and if they aren't 75, we'll move them into this
across the middle,
second zone here into the indirect, and then we'll put the black pudding and the sausage and the bacon on shortly.
I'm looking forward to this already. Should we have a check on the sausages?
Let's have a look. So we've been turning the sausages a little bit, and they've got some good colour on them. So tomatoes and mushrooms are coming along nicely as well. So we need to get the bacon on, and just to free up some space on the griddle, just going to move the tomatoes and mushrooms over to this area of indirect heat so that they carry on cooking, but they're not going to burn. Bacon, that's just going to go straight on. And then while we've got this as well, do you want to sort the black pudding out as well?
Oh, yeah,
that can go straight on next to the sausages over there. So something really nice to do outside, nice beautiful day. Even just keep all the smells of the cooked breakfast outside, and all the fat that's kind of misting and spraying off the sausages and the bacon as they cook. So we'll just give that a couple of minutes, or a minute per side, nice and crispy. How do you like your bacon?
Any form really.
Nice and crispy.
Easy going.
Okay, all right. And then we'll get the eggs on as well.
All right, we'll come back and check in a few minutes.
So we've turned the bacon over.
Okay.
We've got a nice bit of colour on both sides.
Look at that looks amazing.
And I'm just going to move this over to onto the shelf at the top, and we'll get our eggs on as well, because they can be cooking. So if you want to grab the eggs and that bottle of oil for me.
No problems.
We'll pop a little bit of oil on. Now, one of the things with this griddle is that it slopes down to the back.
Right.
So I'm going to use a little bit of oil just to make sure that the eggs don't stick. If you put the eggs right at the back,
they'll run off.
They'll run off into that little trough at the back, and you'll end up with like Scandinavian abstract art shaped fried eggs. So what I would do is put two at the top of the griddle, and then if you're doing more, once these have crisped up on the bottom, move those down and put 2 more behind.
Right. Okay.
But everything under there is taking no harm. So we'll just give those about a minute or so, and we'll take a look at them and move them down as we need to do.
Right. Okay.
So literally these have had about 30-40 seconds. You can see they've already firmed up, and we can move these now down the griddle. If you want to grab me another, I can grab another couple of eggs. And then I think we're getting there. So we'll once we get these on, we'll put the lid down.
Have a
we'll
clean up and ready for...
Yeah, absolutely. Get ready to plate this.
What are you actually going to eat? Because there's enough there for me.
I'll fight you for it.
All right, okay. Is it ready?
Let's have a check. First thing to check, the eggs are looking good, but the first thing to check for me is these sausages. So temperature probe in, 75. We are good to go. So a burnt sausage is not the way to tell that your sausages are cooked. If you want to grab the plate, let's start to pile a few things on here. Let's get a few things on. So sausages off, and you know, some people might be asking, well, it doesn't really look, what's the benefit of cooking this on the barbecue, because it doesn't look like it's been cooked on the barbecue, or there isn't really a discernible difference. Sometimes it's just using the barbecue because you've got it as a heat source, and it's keeping that mess out of the kitchen, out of the house.
It's also blowing that myth that barbecue is simply for burgers and sausages. I know we've cooked sausages, but...
Absolutely. And you know what? Maybe you don't have this as your backdrop.
No.
But if you can get out your house and actually just enjoy a bit of the outdoors, even if it's just your back garden, why would you not? So we'll pop a little bit... I think this is my portion, by the way.
Okay, all right.
So...
this is fair.
We'll go for 3 of those. I think the film crew are looking forward to having a bit of a taster on this as well. So we'll just do that there.
I'm going to put that down.
Toast, nice cup of tea, we'll be good to go.
The one thing that I'm just going to finish off with the bit that I've been cooking.
The beans.
The baked beans.
Yes, absolutely. So let's get those off.
Pop them some there.
Just pop these around the back. So there you go.
Turn that off. So while Richard finishes plating that up, I'm going to tell you, if you're looking for more videos like this, visit our YouTube page. For all the ingredients, not really that you need to know for this recipe, visit our website, www.haysgardenworld.co.uk. We're across all the social media platforms. If you want to know anything about the equipment we've used today, pop into the barbecue shop or phone us, visit our website, and we'll be happy to help. Anyway, I'm ready for breakfast.
Yeah. Breakfast is up.
We're going to tuck into this, and we'll see you next time.